got any final thoughts for the show?
Make jukes, not war.
Can we edit that out?
Nope. I had my game face on.
Hello and welcome. This is a Mini Cooper. This is a 2011. This is a Cooper S challenge, so not exactly mine. But as some of you may know, my first car will be a Mini Cooper. Exactly this generation, the R56. Not with a big wing, but still. And I want to recreate my car, as I always like to do with cars that I like. So what I'm planning on doing is doing a two-tone restoration of this thing, because it's, as you can see, not too far gone, but it's not amazing, it's not in great condition. So the plan is to sand it all down and then do red, painting the whole thing, and then mask it all down and do black. That's the plan anyway. Hopefully the plan goes the way it's supposed to. I can't really guarantee that. I've never done a two-tone paint before, so I won't really know. Of course, the weather isn't really on my side, as you can probably see, so I've got to get a go on at what I'm going to do and then stick to it and hopefully get it done. I know I'm not going to be able to get it all done today, but at least, you know, we can get it somewhat done. Update, the thing has been completely opened up now, and we're almost at the stage where I'm going to put primer on it now. I'm not going to be too bothered about how much paint is left, as long as I can get a good, decent primer basis, you know what I mean, it's going to look good. And we've also made some progress on the chassis. I say we, because I'm working with my friend Jaden. And I've put some wheels on it that I think look fantastic, which he's got in his hand now. They are from a BMW E90. Oh, they look fantastic. They are literally brilliant. They are exactly what I want. So I'm going to start on paint now, or at least sand a slight bit more. Use the old rag, get all the decontaminants off. Maybe not that one now because it's been on the floor. And I'm going to start with paint. So I'm going to do a full coat of red, maybe a couple coats of red, then wait for it completely dry, mask it, and then do the black on the roof, then clear coat the whole thing and layer it up so it's going to last a long time, because this thing is going to come out. That is the first primer done. I did a little mishap where I accidentally clear coated the whole thing because I didn't read the can because I'm a complete tool. But that is the first primer done. I'm going to do a few more coats until it's all fully white, and then we're going to get some red on there. Wait for the red to dry fully. Hopefully it's quick. It's quite a nice day for that. It's about 16 degrees centigrade. Quite a nice thing. I mean, this primer is already almost dry anyway, but I'm going to make it so it's at least a little bit more done up, and then we're going to do red, and then of course black roof, wing, and everything like that to make it as close as mine as possible, which you'll see in the end. Hopefully I can get a comparison of the two if I remember. If not, that's alright. This thing's going one of the best customs I've ever done, with all hopes. I'm not going to detail it out because it's going to be half pocket ride, half dashboard cruiser. But yeah, just an experiment of seeing how to do two-tone, because this is my first two-tone. Hopefully it goes well. That is the primer finished. Yes, you can see the liveries through it slightly, but that'll be alright. I'm not looking for a perfect car, I'm looking for a good one, which is exactly what the car is. It's not perfect, but it's good. That'll be alright. The primer is over it. You can't really see the red through it, which is fine, but it's going red anyway. So what I'm next going to do is, when this is fully dry, is spray the whole car in a couple of coats of red, wait, clear coat it, then I'm going to sand the roof again and paint it black, and then clear coat the whole thing and then put it on again. Where is that base? Inside. Ah, see it. So what we've also done is sprayed the base black as well, so it'll just suit it a little bit better. And then I'm going to detail that up, do the exhaust in silver. So that is the sit rep. Halfway through now. We're almost paint now, and I have this paint can that I've had for about about a year or two now. And I was just about to go, which ones do I use? Because I've got two reds. And then I looked at the paint code of this one, and saw it says Mini Chili Red, which is the exact paint code of my car, which is just perfect. So this one's getting used. Without a question of doubt, it'll match my car perfectly. I couldn't be any happier with that. Clear coated and, well, pretty much done now. I just need to get the black done on the roof, and then we are almost entirely finished on this little custom here. I'm really happy with how this thing's coming out. I mean, it genuinely is coming out exactly like my Mini. I need to tie up a few little lines on here, and then afterwards blast it with some paint, and we'll have my car, my first two-tone paint as well. Now I'm genuinely scared to take this off and hope and probably find that it's all white, which I don't want it to be, and then I'll have to start from scratch. But final step now is black, and then clear coat it all together, and then we're done. I'm scared. Help. Send help. Scared anymore. it's black, and I need to clear coat it, and then take all this primer off, put it back together, and hopefully it's alright. I know I've oversprayed slightly in there, so there's a bit of white, but I'm genuinely chuffed to bits with how this is looking. Because it's genuinely, I mean, this for a first two-tone attempt, I am genuinely thrilled with how this has come out. It is just exactly what I want, and I've hit my targets. This is coming out. I mean, we've avoided the storm somehow. We have been hit a little bit, but painting wise, I've been absolutely perfect, and I'm absolutely loving the way this thing's looking. Get it in the shed, get it dry, and then we'll clear coat. Literally, final steps now. Clear coating it all together. I'm not too happy with some of the finishes on it, but this is literally it, and this will be my first ever two-tone. I think that's about it. I'm really happy with that. So thank you very much to Jaden for his help today. Do a bit more. Thank you very much to everyone for watching this. I'm going to put this back together now, just while he's got to go home. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for helping. I'm really happy with that. That's come out fantastically. I mean, there's a little few lines at the back end which I'm not too happy about, but I'm so happy with that. That has come out fantastically. And well, it's literally the final stage now, reassembly. And well, the light isn't great. It's currently literally sunset about now. So got to get this together well, pretty fast, and see how she looks. But overall, I am so unbelievably pleased. This is my first ever two-tone, and I'm just going to reassemble it on camera and see if it all goes together fairly well. I hope it does, because if it doesn't, then I'm genuinely going to cry. There we go. We're glass in and already looking fantastic, may I add. Finally, the wheels that we swapped on off camera. Put this on. In fact, actually, it'll want to go on like that. The license plate first. Push it in. That one's a spot of glue. That looks unbelievable. I'm so pleased with that. Yes, there's no details, and yes, black wheels, you can't see anything, but I am super pleased with that. Yes, there's imperfections like that rear quarter, which I'm not too pleased with, but for a first and only ever two-tone I've ever done, I am so pleased with how that's turned out. That is fantastic. I'm so pleased with that, and I hope you all have enjoyed my return to the channel with a custom. I am really pleased with that, and I know on camera it might not look the best in the world, but I am really happy with that. Genuinely really happy, and I'm not just saying that because I'm on camera. I genuinely mean that. I genuinely really pleased with this thing. Honestly, couldn't be any happier. Yes, if it isn't perfect, but I never wanted it to be 100% perfect. It never was going to be perfect, to be fair. I'm so pleased. Yeah, I took some sort of rubbish steps, which make sure you always check on the tin what you're spraying, because I accidentally sprayed clear coat instead of primer at the start, which was a bit of a dumb sort of move from me there. I eventually ended to sand it all down, then re-primer, and then redo again, and then I was going to spray that chili red, which was the same exact colour as my actual car, which went well, because when I sprayed it, it didn't come out as a mist of paint, which is what I wanted it to. It came out as sort of as if you were peeing it out, putting it as layman's terms, which wasn't great, obviously, so I had to re-sand the whole thing down again, primer the whole thing again, spray the whole thing in red again, and then we got to the stage where you saw where I was spraying it black, and then where we are now. It's not perfect, I know that, but it's as good as I'm going to get, so I'm unbelievably pleased with this. I hope you've all enjoyed, and of course, if you have, please let me know how you think of this thing in the comments. Please share, and I'm trying to grow the channel again. I've been absent for quite a while. Instagram, I will be back soon, very soon posting, especially about this thing. So please join me over there, support me at rapid_nismo, and of course my photography, which is going to get a lot more busy very soon, which is media_NRS. Please, thank you all so much for the support. You've all been absolute legends. So stay safe, everyone. Have fun, and of course, stay juke'ing. And there we go. I'm going to wrap up the video by doing a little comparison to the car versus, well, put a bit of white things in actually, the rubbish. I'm on my dashboard now. I know I did sort of in the last clip, but I'm going to do it again just so I can show you the actual car versus my custom, which I'm really happy with. As you can see, two-tone, just like the real thing, versus this one, which I'm really happy with the wheels, as you can see there, versus these ones here, which I'm really happy with. They're a fairly close match. I should do a little dollop of red in the middle, but that's for the actual Diecast one I'm going to be doing it in a few weeks. I have a bag full of minis, so I've got plenty to go through. This one was such a rough one, as you can see. The paint isn't perfect by any means, it was just a practice at two-tone, so this will be a pocket rider from now on, and a one that's going to replicate this one here, and I'm really happy with it. So please, I hope you've inspired some of you to take something that you really do easily and make a change and do something, a custom or anything you wouldn't have usually done. So please, stay safe everyone, have fun of course. I hope you've all enjoyed. Stay juke'ing.